Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the 25th through the 31st of October 2020. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading. Yes, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, I recommend that you lead with your rising sign, but of course you can watch these readings for any placement in your chart in which you would like to gather more information. Yeah. Also, my channel is more sidereal based, so if you haven't checked that out, I totally recommend that you do so. Just Google sidereal chart calculator and put in all your information. Cafe Astrology has one that's really good, and see from there, see what resonates, what doesn't, and which system works best for you. Yeah. With that said, let's just get into the energies of this week and see what we've got for you. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for all Capricorns at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for the week of October 25th through the 31st of 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we've got for you here for the week. We're going to start out with the Oracle, excuse me, the Energy Oracle deck. We're going to give this 5 shuffles and we'll see what your general theme is for the week, what it is you are dealing with. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo! Oh my goodness, so crazy. I am going to take this one because it's Archangel Raphael on the 4th chakra. And one of what I saw when right after I did that prayer to start the reading, I saw green for you and I was feeling like your heart chakra, there's heart chakra awareness and awakening that's happening for you right here, right now. Archangel Raphael, the 4th chakra, okay? Let's see what else we've got for you, Capricorn. Yep. I'm gonna stop here. Yin and Yang, action, and deceit. Okay. Woman holding a heart is at the bottom of the deck, but I don't normally read the bottom of the deck for the oracle cards in this reading. I'm hearing taking action against deceit. This could be some sort of deceit that you have expressed. I do feel like it's coming from you, Capricorn. If this is not you, if this is someone you're connected to, it's whomever in this reading is going through the process of awakening and opening their heart chakra and bringing balance into their lives. Yin and Yang, 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. There's also, for some of you, there's a divine feminine awakening happening within you. I do, with that woman holding a heart that was at the bottom of the deck that my attention was called to, even though I don't normally read the bottoms of the deck for this oracle reading. Excuse me. There is a heart chakra awakening that's happening. In most cases, this is because of contact that you've made with the divine feminine within yourself, and now there's more compassion and empathy that's coming through for you. I'm really feeling a balance between masculine and feminine energy here for you that is allowing you to open your heart, and I do feel like you're taking action here against deceit. You're taking action rather than being deceitful of it. There are some of you that may be questioning this still and keeping it close to your heart, not really allowing other people in on this, really maybe not trying to express it too much, okay? That's where there could be some deceit here, but ultimately there is action being taken. And if you're someone that is in this process right now and you're not really allowing the other people around you to see it, then that just means that you're keeping it quiet until you have a greater understanding of it for yourself. You feel a little more solid, stable, or grounded in it for yourself. Because I do feel like for whomever this is, especially if this is for the Capricorn here, who is an earth sign, yes, even though you're a cardinal sign, you're still an earth sign. So it's hard for earth to change. It's hard. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of time for the earth to make changes. So whomever this person is, this is probably a pretty drastic change in their lives, or maybe it just feels like there's a drastic change. And so if there is deceit being depicted here or put out here, it's because they're trying to protect themselves as they take action towards healing their heart chakra and finding greater balance within themselves, yeah? Let's see what's crowning you this week, Capricorn. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, Capricorn, what's crowning you this week? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna take what we have here, because the first time I did that pull, this one card flipped over and kind of wanted to come out, but it didn't actually come out, so I kept going. And then that same card flipped over again. So I'm stopping here and I'm seeing that it's leadership. You also have patience and change that's come with that. So Capricorn, you're no stranger to being a leader, okay? Your energy is very leadership oriented, okay? I often say I kind of see you guys sometimes as like the CEO of the zodiac. But right now, Capricorn, you're in the process of stepping into a role of leadership, whether you're aware of it or not, whether you actually want to be in that position or not. You are stepping into that because of the change that you're moving through, the change that's happening for you, this balancing of energies within you, this healing of your heart chakra. Okay, and whether you want to be in that position or not, the energetic change or the energetic shift that's happening within you right now is naturally going to put you into that position, because this is where we all are moving towards in humanity right now. We're moving towards a balance and integration, a greater balance and integration of masculine and feminine energies, and leading by example through that. So in essence, in many cases, working towards effectively eradicating anything that would include like gender norms or something like that. That's just a tip of the iceberg, but that's an example that I can provide to you guys in terms of what's happening here. But you need to have patience with yourself, because this change is underway, is taking place. There are some of you out there that are aware of the fact that you're moving into this space of leadership, and you're really anxious, but really excited about it. Like you really just want to get on with it already, because you in fact see it coming. But you have to be patient with yourself and just let the transformation happen as it will, okay? Let's see what's grounding you, or maybe what your driving force is this week. 5 shuffles for you, Capricorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, Capricorn, what's grounding you this week? What's your driving force this week? Infinite potential. That's beautiful. There is an awareness of infinite potential here for you. I'm hearing awareness of who you truly are, coming to a sense of greater sense of the potential that comes with this balance and harmony of self. You being tapped into the infinite potential of all of us. Maybe even being aware, a strong or stark or brand new awareness of infinite potential, which is allowing you to open your heart more, which is allowing you to integrate with deeper parts of yourself that you may have never allowed yourself to integrate with in the past. It's really quite a beautiful thing. Okay, so let's get into your storyline though. Let's get into the tarot here and see what other messages we can bring forward for you in terms of your week, yeah? 5 shuffles. 1. For my Capricorns here for the week of the 25th through the 31st, this is 2. 3. 4. And 5. All right, Capricorn, let's cut the deck. Boop. Overall energy. There you go. Temperance. Greater alchemy, greater balance, greater harmony within yourself. I'm hearing fulfillment also, but this is also a card of patience, okay? This is not necessarily going to be an easy challenge or an easy cycle for you. I mean, first of all, change is never really easy, but as an earth sign, change is a little more difficult. It can feel a little more traumatic, a little more sudden. However, this is all necessary change and it's really, really beautiful. So just be patient with yourself, okay? Underneath Temperance, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Underneath the 10 of Pentacles is the 4 of Pentacles. And then there you go. There's the anxiety, 9 of Swords underneath that. But this is a time in which you're closing out cycles here, Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles is a completion of a life lesson, a completion of a cycle, a situation. In this case, it is, at least, coupled with the 4 of Pentacles and Temperance. So now what you're dealing with right now, Capricorn, would be the release of the old, of the pieces or the parts of your foundation or your life that really no longer serve you. And you're probably going to have a little bit of trouble doing that, okay? 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, but then the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Whoa, Capricorn, and Strength. Okay, so here's the story. You're having trouble with this change. You're having trouble letting go of the things that no longer serve you, okay? This is normal. This is part of the process. Again, because you're an earth sign, it might be a little more troublesome for you to accomplish. However, it is possible, but here you go. You have the 9 of Swords to the 3 of Swords. This might feel heartbreaking to you guys. In other situations, I would say you've dealt with heartbreak and now you're releasing that, but it kind of feels like here, Capricorn, that you are dealing with the sense of heartbreak in terms of heartbreak and fear in terms of what it is you're needing to let go of, what it is you're needing to leave behind. But then with that comes the King and then the Queen of Swords. The King being that objective point of view to say, okay, no, what's really serving me and what's really not? What can we let go of, and what can we make space for? What can we make space for? In other words, what do we need to let go of in order to make that space? Once the decision is made and you see it clearly for what it truly is, without emotion, that's when the Queen of Swords steps in and say, let's take action. It is what it is. You heard the King, you heard the Judge, make it happen. I see the Queen of Swords as a kind of enforcer. Strength. Having the strength to do so, having the strength to face the music, 7 of Pentacles, learning through the contrast. You're at a harvest position here, where you get to look back on the past and everything you've cultivated in terms of the past and say, what is it that I want to keep? What is it that I want to discard? Is my harvest here what I truly intended to grow or to produce? Or is it something else that I want to produce? And if it's something else that I want to produce, how do I go about doing that? Have I produced something in my life that at one point was great, it filled me with passion, it thrilled me, and now I no longer have that sense of passion? Well, what do I want to do about that now? Magician. To the Queen of Pentacles, there you are. I'm gonna stop there though. Let's look at timeline A. Timeline A, you have the Moon, the Tower, and the Four of Wands. Okay. Timeline B, Knight of Cups, the Star, and the Fool. Look at that. Look at that. Common denominator here, Six of Swords. So I'm not really seeing two separate paths for you, two separate directions that you can go in. I'm actually seeing one continuous path here, starting with the top row. We have the Moon, the Tower, and the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands to me is speaking to a home, a family life, or an established way of being. With the Moon and the Tower here, this is telling me that there are some sort of illusions, maybe even confusion, that I feel like are being revealed to you. Or maybe you're starting to understand them differently, and thus it's causing you, honestly, I feel like to have to make a big change. A big change in your foundation in order for you to move forward. Your energy here, Capricorn, is all about moving forward this week. Big change, big change. The second path here, the second part of this path, and so I see how there could be individuals that are on different phases, different stages of this path, but it's one continuous path here. The second part of it is the Knight of Cups, the Star, and the Fool. Following through with your heart's desire, moving forward with what your heart truly wants, moving towards your dreams, your wish fulfillment, your healing, your integration, the opening of your heart chakra, and taking a leap of faith and moving in a new direction. All of this is in service of you moving forward. And in your central row, that which connects both of these paths, whether they are two separate paths that go in a different way, or two paths that are parallel to each other, or it's just one continuous path. Although I do see, well, I don't know. But your common denominator here is the Six of Swords with the Tower to the Star. And the Tower comes right after the Star. The Tower is number 16, the Star is number 17. So there's definitely a progression here. Okay? Definitely a progression here. All right, let's get some clarification going for you, Capricorn. Normally I would clarify with the Lenormand deck, but I actually forgot to get it out this time. 5 shuffles, that was 1, but also I feel like I really want to stick with Tarot, and if I need further clarification, I'll go to the Lenormand, but the Tarot has actually been quite sufficient for me. This is 2. 3. 4. And 5. All right. Let's start with the Six of Swords. Ooh, Capricorn, the Emperor. Yeah. Being boss man, boss lady. Yes, 10 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So the Six of Swords here is an energy of needing to move past the burden, beyond strife, and coming to a decision, an executive decision for your life to say, I'm moving on from this. I'm releasing these burdens. I'm not carrying this any longer. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the Moon then. The Page of Cups, a new emotional reality, a new emotional understanding. The Devil is at the bottom of the deck there. This is also your energy, Capricorn. But I feel like there are some situations here in which some of you have started to recognize that a relationship or a circumstance between you and someone else is not sufficient. You're not getting enough in return. You're getting piecemeal. You're getting crumbs from someone. And yet there is an attachment here to this. Let's get a little more on this page of cups. Some of you are starting to come to a new emotional awareness in your life as well, which would be what is allowing you to open up your heart chakra here, okay? You have the Hermit now. You also have the Six of Wands, the Star, and the King of Cups. Yes, someone that somebody here thought was a King of Cups, they're starting to realize is just a page, or is only conducting themselves as a page, okay? King of Wands in reverse to the Page of Cups, but you have wish fulfillment here by going through this realization, having this realization, and allowing yourself to move forward from it, following your intuition to put an end to the situation, the Tower, okay? Following your own inner guidance, following your truth, your inner light, what it is that really means, what life really means to you, or what relationships really mean to you. Standing on your own power, going on what it is you're intuitively feeling or wanting or needing, instead of the efforts or what the wants and needs of this person is. The Tower. There's the Four of Wands again. So this is a relationship. This may be even a family situation. There's the Devil again. Look at that, you guys. Four of Wands to the Devil in reverse to the Nine of Cups. The Tower is you releasing your attachment, your bond from this individual or this circumstance. Capricorn, again, this is your energy. It can be your energy because this is you, but it doesn't have to be. If you're the Capricorn here that's releasing yourself from these burdens, from this bond, these bonds, from this strife, then okay. It's all about releasing this karmic toxic connection with the Devil. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the High Priestess here. So this is, again, you following your intuition, you following the higher guidance from the universe, not necessarily knowing where you're going, but understanding that it is the right thing for you to do. Four of Wands then. The Empress. You have the Emperor and the Empress here now, okay? Again, balance, yin and yang. Four of Pentacles though. The Empress is abundant. And I feel like this is the Empress being protective of her part of the domain, right? So the Emperor and the Empress are counterparts. The Emperor, I see the Emperor as protecting the domain from the outside, it being like that protective barrier, that protective wall. You could even call it like the protective membrane of a cell or something like that, right? The Empress being the provisional energies, the providing energies within those walls. And what here I'm feeling is like the Empress is working to preserve the established energies within you or someone else. Knight of Cups then. Page of Swords. Seeking opportunities to honor your heart, to honor yourself, to honor your truth. There you go. Seeking opportunities to manifest and honor yourself. Page of Swords to the Magician, okay? That's on the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck now, so you've been definitely activated. There's something you really want to move towards. And now with the Knight of Cups here, you moving forward, the efforts that you take to follow your heart are in response to you desiring to find ways to manifest what it is you truly desire. The Star. The Hierophant and Death. There you go, Capricorn. Death to the old way of being. Death to the hive mind, death to the conformity, whatever. Ten of Cups, all in service of your Ten of Cups. But also this talks about the community of people around you, okay? And you're changing the game. You're not doing it the same old way any longer. That's your dream, that's your wish, that's what the Star is guiding you towards. A greater sense of freedom also, which is going to allow you to take a leap of faith. The Fool. Knight of Pentacles. I'm gonna stop there. Ten of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Ah, wow, okay. Queen of Wands, there you go. being in alignment. I see the Queen of Wands as a physical embodiment of the law of attraction. She represents the receptive side to it, getting into alignment and allowing yourself to receive from that alignment, okay? And here you go. The Fool is what? Is slowly but surely taking a leap of faith to end the toxic karmic cycle, stepping off the karmic hamster wheel, Capricorn. I love that. So there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. If you guys, I would like, I am available for private readings. Just email me. All the readings that I offer are in the description box below, along with my email. And also, I recommend that you guys check me out on Patreon if you haven't done so already. Yes, patreon.com/Divine Conversations. With that said, I love you guys so very much, and I hope you have a fantastic week, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading very, very soon. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye.